I mean,
glorious plug of the album.
One.
Oh, no, he didn't! Oh, no, he didn't, Greg Brown! Woo!
Jalen, between the legs in the game. These are the tales, the freaky tales. These are the tales that I tell so well. Shout out to J.R. Ryder with the East Bay Funk and O.B. Toppin. That's how you get your bread, young fella in Summer League. Let's start the show. He is Jalen Rose. I'm David Jacoby. We are Jalen and Jacoby. What is it that we do? We get it, people! What they want. We are in the middle of ESPN's special fantasy football marathon. We're going to get to the fantasy football topics very briefly, but Santa Claus gave us an early gift. He gave us an early gift. The Christmas Day game schedule in the NBA has been released, and I want to talk to you about what happens at 8 p.m. on ABC in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. It is the Brooklyn Nets against the Los Angeles Lakers. So much star power will be in the building. Jalen, what do you think about this big game between the Nets and the Lakers on Christmas Day? And shout to the Knicks and the Hawks making Christmas Day games legitimately. And the team in New York who gets to host a home game, the Knickerbockers, and then the other squad with the three superstars takes their show on the road to Los Angeles. The two best big threes we have in the NBA, which could easily be a finals preview. You have Iceberg Slim KD shooting trays from the suburbs, James Harden. Hopefully he's going to return to the form that he had when he first got to the Nets, because he was putting up triple doubles and balling out of control. And Kyrie Irving between the legs, behind the back on Christmas Day. Ooh, that's going to be nasty. And then on the other side, you got LeBron James, the king, after his team just got eliminated in the first round. And Anthony Davis, who was injured in the playoffs, and they added Russell Westbrook. If you guys thought Russell Westbrook was intense when he played for other teams, imagine how he's gonna be in front of his family and friends, literally on Christmas Day. Like the intensity that this man is gonna play with is gonna be crazy. And how about the fact, we gotta talk about the past. Let's talk about the past, okay? Let's talk about the past. Didn't LeBron used to play with Kyrie, and Kyrie decided for whatever reason he want to play with LeBron? Oh no, he asked for a trade. Didn't KD once play with Russ? Yes. Right. And didn't KD once play with Russ, and he decided to leave and join the Golden State Warriors? Partly because of Russ. Didn't Russ and James Harden play together in Houston? I love the petty. For a short period of time? I love the petty. Each of these guys are gonna be on the big stage. This is a supersized version of what reminded me of Shaq's return to LA with the young stud Dwayne Wade to play against the Black Mamba, the late great Kobe Bryant. I remember the tension. It was in the air. They weren't slapping high fives before the game. This is gonna be terrific for the NBA. This is gonna be such a huge game because you think about those storylines, like, don't forget, Russ and KD do not always see eye to eye. Remember that all-star game? They're all kind of going back and forth. And Kyrie straight up asked for a trade. Kyrie Irving was like, I don't want to play with LeBron James anymore. Please get me off this basketball team. This is going to be so much fun. And let's not sleep on the environment, Jalen Rose. I know you know the Staples Center well. I know you've been in there. You've seen the front rows. You've seen all the celebrities. And that Christmas Day game in particular is always such a big ticket. The energy in that building is going to be so big. But let me just be negative, Jacoby, for a second. Just one second. I need everybody healthy. I need everybody healthy. Anthony Davis, I don't care if you don't play until this game. Like, I need everybody healthy. I need all hands on deck for this one. And we always talk about the big three, but Blake Griffin's going to be in the building. Carmelo Anthony's going to be in the building. Like, I'm thinking there's probably like 9 Hall of Famers that are going to be in the building, on the court, in uniform, playing basketball against each other. This is like a crazy, crazy game and a great, look at the whole slate, Jalen.
Just outstanding. And by the way, don't sleep on the defending champion Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis playing against the Celtics, Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown. Hopefully, we get to see the Splash Brothers play against Chris Paul and Devin Booker. Like, so many great matchups, so much great talent. I can't wait to Christmas Day.
I can't wait either. You know what? I'm going to the Knicks game. We're going to get out the house. We're going to open up the presents. I'm going to say, everybody put down your toys, take off your pajamas. We're going to Madison Square Garden. Jalen Rose.
Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Mom cooking chicken and collard greens.
Everybody hates the new enforcement of the taunting rules in the NFL. Every single person hates it except for one. And we found the one person that supports the new taunting rules, and that is John Mara, owner of the Giants. Here he is.
I mean, that's something we discuss every year in the competition committee. We get kind of sick and tired of the taunting that does go on from time to time on the field. We've tried to balance the sportsmanship with allowing the players to have fun, and there's always a fine line there, but none of us like to see that, and it's just a question of whether you can have rules that can be enforced and without taking the fun out of the game too. But nobody wants to see a player taunting another player. I know I certainly don't, and I think the rest of the members of the competition committee feel the same way too.
We found the one guy, Jalen. We found the one guy who likes the new taunting rules.
So here's what I'll say to the New York Giants, their fans and their team and their organization. This is poor marketing and branding 101. Now what's going to happen when they're big time free agents and they're looking to sign with the team, right? These are the type of things that players talk about, David Jacoby. Don't be that guy that feeds the no fun league narrative. Like the things that we just saw Tyreek Hill do and some of these great athletes do when they're performing on the field or on the basketball court. Newsflash, this is entertainment. You know this is entertainment, right? It just so happened that they're keeping score. Like Terrell Owens can go to the star anytime he wants. The problem is he's gonna have to pay the consequences from the opponent. That's how trash talk works. That's how taunting works. You can say whatever you want to say. You can do whatever you want to do. And of course, I'm all for sportsmanship. I know kids are watching, right? But I know adults are playing. And I know you got to keep your hoodie on and your boots laced when you go baseline and you dunk. You know what I'm saying? You got to show that fire, that emotion, that intensity. Don't fans so many times say they want the athletes to care as much as they do? I guarantee you, the bettors don't mind because they like to see the players invested. So this is just a poor soundbite representing the New York Giants and the competition committee.
Absolutely. I am terrified of